Mono Lake sits on the east side of the Sierra Nevada near the town of Lee Vining, a few miles off of California Highway 395. It's one of my favorite places to photograph because of the beautiful tufa formations and the spectacular light that it sometimes gets. It's about a 6-hour drive from my home in Oakland, and leaving early in the morning allows me to get there in the afternoon. On this trip, I planned for a couple of days of shooting in the area. I've included a few images from previous trips to Mono Lake in this video to give you an idea of what the light can look like and to show you some of the formations. As you approach Lee Vining heading south on 395, you will get to Mono Lake Tufa Natural Reserve. First stop is a couple of miles outside of Lee Vining. Here you can walk down the boardwalk and get views of the lake, but you can't get right down to the edge of the shore here, and you can't get into the tufas. A little further south, there's another turn off to the left, which takes you to a parking area with views of the lake. You can walk down to the lake here and wander around. It's kind of muddy, so be careful. There are also some tufas, maybe 15 minutes walk out, which you can access along the side of the lake. Further south, just before Lee Vining, you get to Mono Basin Visitor Center. Here you have great views over the lake and Pahoa Island in the middle. When I got there was a dust storm being blown up by the heavy winds out in the lake, and I took a few pictures of that and a time lapse. Driving further south through Lee Vining from the visitor center, you'll get to the South Tufa area. You want to drive about 5 miles on 395 and then take the 120 exit to the east. It's another mile or two out to the South Tufa turnoff. From here you can walk down to the Tufa Towers and visit the area. This is the main location for photographers, where it has the most spectacular tufas and access directly to them. There's more than one area to visit here, but most people just follow the boardwalk down to the water's edge and wander around to check out the different tufa areas. It's well, a little bit after sunset now, and I'm just gonna try this one last shot here. I found this little group of rocks of tufas, and I'm just taking a shot out into the water here. The wind's dropped down a bit and the lake's gotten a little bit calmer, so that's kind of nice, but the clouds are so far away, it's, we'll see how it looks. So my settings here, I've got f11, 1/5 of a second, and I'm going to focus on the rock and then out into the distance and just stack them.
I'm down here, I'm right at the end of the blue hour, and I just, I'm looking at this composition right here with the lake coming across and just shooting up into the mountains here, just trying to get a wide view of the Tufas into the Sierra Nevada there. And I'm set up right here. I'm just bracketing across this, and I'm going to focus near the camera and then out towards that line of Tufas. So f11, 1/8 of a second, and I'm just bracketing around that.
Okay, I'm back at the van and I made some tea. Sometimes it gets pretty crowded. Today I'm the only one here, which is great, so I'm enjoying that. But last time I was here there were probably 40 cars in the parking lot, so you want to get here and head down there early. I know it's busier on the weekends, and this is the middle of the week today, but you know, be aware. And then it's about a 10-minute walk down to those Tufas, and you can wander around inside them. There's lots of trails through, so you don't need to climb over. Just follow the trails. There are trails that climb on some of them, but the rest of it, just follow the trails. Don't make new trails. There's no need for that. And there's a fee station. It's $3 as of 2021, so try to pay that, because that's what keeps the Tufas preserved and puts money into the system. So it's a beautiful location, and I hope you get out here and enjoy doing some photography here. Okay, that pretty much concludes it for today and for my trip down to Mountaineer Lake. It's a great couple of days and a beautiful morning. We didn't have any clouds today. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show, and let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Ultimately on this trip I didn't get any spectacular shots. The light and weather didn't cooperate, but it's not always about getting some fantastic image. Being out in nature and being away from the city is also part of the experience, and I had a great time on this trip.